Drastic music change. Drastic music change. Change in scenery. Also, 430? Hold on, I have to make sure that number's correct. So I don't think the number's correct. That number is not correct. That number is off by like 10. Jeebus, how'd that happen? Whatever, regardless. I tried to tab back into the game, but it doesn't work like that. Anyways. So, we continue with this adventure. Green.
Armor upgrades sold here. Best in the galaxy. So
Everything here is complete. Oh yeah, that's right. Because the next thing to do was this. Because we have to go on here and save Axton. No good Lombax left behind. Don't leave a good Lombax behind. Sorry, Azimuth. I don't know why I called him Axton.
Grummelnet presents to you the ultimate problem solver. Buzz blades are perfect for taking out hordes of enemies. Just hold down the trigger to fire the blades, and watch as they ricochet off everything they come into contact with. Before you know it, you'll be the last Lombax standing. Buzz blades, available only at Grummelnet. Welcome back, Chief.
And my favorite weapon is now in my hand.
Lombax lifeform detected in Sector 7 hangar. All units converge and destroy.
Detected.
Hold on, I'm out of ammo. Whoa.
Ow, that hurts. Sonic eruptor detected.
Face me.
Sonic eruptor detected.
Auxiliary units requested in Sector 7 hangar.
What the hell? No. No. No! No. Wait, they both dead? I got 16 health.
You thought you had seen the last of Mr. Zircon. Creature, you fight like an infant bird. Fly. Flee.
Party crasher. Yeah.
We should be friends.
Oh, I'm dead. Well, shit. I'm deader than dead. At least they gave me a checkpoint. Have to
We were
think.
kidding. Do you want to go at some line? Or perhaps they did it all for that cool.
Hello? Hi, Lakota. How do you do? Where's you gonna watch my live stream?
We come. Sonic Eruptor detected.
Seriously? Can y'all, like, stop spawning?
That hurts.
Please and thank you. Awesome. I can actually do this. That was vaguely unintentional. Also, are you gonna join Lakota for, like, commentary?
Ah!
I don't have oil. I almost feel like pulling that lever was kind of premature. Hello? Is this on Discord? Is that it saying that I'm going live?
Lombax lifeform detected in Sector 7 hangar. All units converge and destroy.
Ah!
Fucking blind.
Ah!
No, I need this for you.
Is not Eruptor down in my way?
Wasn't gonna bother to waste another Eruptor on him, just like, oh hi. Dead. Okay.
Alright, Chief.
Well, here we are again.
You lasted much longer than I expected. Arsenic has taught you well.
Where is he, Porcelain?
Let's see, now where did I put him? There's the airlock, yes, the torture chamber, the day spa. Tell you what, defeat me and maybe I'll tell you. You succeeded only in irritating me. Soon the future will belong to the Various. There's nothing you can do, Lombax. Did you expect that to work? Not again! Allow me to show you the latest upgrade, courtesy of Dr. Nefarious. You think you can kill Lord Porcelain? Your friend is the key to the Terracon's new future. I will lead them to power once more! You and your teacher are nothing but a couple of pathetic old space rats! Wretched space rat! See? You're nothing! Your teacher is nothing, and soon you'll both be dead! You fight well against an enemy you can't see, but what about what you can't? Not again! How you fight an adversary you can't see? Surprise! This can't be happening! Lord Porcelain! I'm done.
Not gonna lie, he's kind of difficult to see.
Mounted over my fire. Surprise! No! Will not lose to a Lombax!
Got one more negotiator.
Lord Porcelain!
Hey man, let's dance.
See? You're nothing. Your teacher is nothing, and soon you'll both be dead. Together, mate. Do this. Kill before. Kill again. Where am I? Lord Porcelain! was before, is again. Lord Porcelain cannot be defeated.
Okay, Mr. Zircon is reloaded now.
Fuck is in my hand? I know it ain't a Tesla spike.
Mr. Zircon requires no nanotech to survive. Mr. Zircon lives on fear.
Ratchet, what are you doing? Relax. Rescue missions are kind of my thing. Now, how do I lower the containment field?
These cables must lead to some sort of power supply. Follow them and destroy the containment generators.
Are we done with the killing?
Hyperspace fueling module released.
Dare to hurt measly furball?
Containment generator gamma deactivated.
I'm at like 4 health. If I get sneezed on, I'm dead. Pretty much all it would take is just one.
Ratchet, forget about me. Go! Get to the clock. Save the Lombaxes.
Mr. Zircon is coming to kill you.
Also, side note for anyone who is curious,
Containment
Sky
generator
might go live
beta
tonight.
deactivated.
Oh no! You know how I said a good sneeze would kill me? Well, now I'm in space, so there is no need for a sneeze. Let's save my progress.
Reinforcements will be here any minute. You have to go.
Do do do. Pull that. Like a glove.
Containment generator alpha deactivated.
Alright, man.
Ratchet, the release lever's exposed.
I know. It was touch and go there for a while. But the old Lombax instinct kicked in and,
Fool! I told you to leave me. You shouldn't have come back.
Wow. That was not the reaction I was expecting. You know, General, it's not like I've been here just sitting around all day. I've traveled back in time, found out what happened to Orvis.
Back in time? When? How far?
Not far enough.
It's just... we're the only ones who can fix the past. I'm proud of you, Ratchet.
Come on. It's time to go.
Come on! We're getting out of here. Both of us.
Annihilate! 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 Ow! That hurts! Oh no! Rubitron!
Since you had killed everything back here, let me, you know, feed off your labor.
They're not going to let us off this ship without a fight. Are you ready?
Am I ready? Hold on.
This one's mine.
I mean, you called him. Go ahead. Come on. You can get him. I believe in you.
Not cool. Not cool.
Azimuth called him, so I'm letting Azimuth deal with him.
Ow, that hurts.
There you go. Took you a while, but you did it.
All right, Chief.
So, no? Are we good?
Looks like they locked down the hangar bay doors. Cover me while I hack the terminal. I don't believe it! Porcelain's entire flight log is on here! I'm downloading the data to my nav unit. Give me just a few moments.
Ow! That hurts.
Got it. Opening hangar bay doors now.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Let's move.
I've never actually used the, like, turret as it was meant.
Lombax lifeform detected in Sector 7 hangar. All units converge and destroy.
I'll radio as soon as I'm clear. Thanks for saving an old Lombax, Ratchet. Someone who needs to be killed? Jabbed, whacked, brought down 86 off.
Let's go! Food.
Ratchet, are you all right? Did you clear the ship?
Yeah, I'm clear. Were you able to decrypt Vorsalon's flight data?
They were encoded with a double hexagonal holokey, but one of the files was unprotected. It looks like coordinates to the Bernelia sector.
Well, it's not much, but it's our only lead. Upload them to my ship and I'll meet you there. Ratchet out.
There's a Zoni here. No Zoni's there. This is the new sector. There's a Zoni there. So two Zonies. Battleplex, I'm missing a Zoni. To Cow Canyon! Because... fuck me. Because I need that Zoni. I'm not gonna leave this sector without that Zoni. Ba 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 ba. I'm gonna collect as many of them as I can. Alright. I'm gonna assume it's out here.
They should rename the canyon after you.
No, actually, wait a minute. Traveling through the the other area, I can hear the Zoni. Last I checked. Thing is, I don't know how to get up there. Wait, was there one of those plants in the previous area? No? These things are still fucking creepy as hell. In the words of Azimuth, it's just a leap of faith. Which just brings me full circle. Yeah. I think it's out there, I'll be fucking honest. What? Okay. Grapple, you fuck.
Armor upgrade sold.
Left rider! Left rider! And check out the latest weapons from your pals in Grummelnet!
This zone is somewhere out here. I know it's not over there, because that was a construction kit. Somewhere around here there's a zonie. Oh. Get in the jar. Hell yeah. I knew it was out here. I'm not fucking crazy. And now we head to the new sector, which also means that the next segment we go through is going to be a Clank segment in the Great Clock, explaining more behind Clank's history. So, yeah. Hold on, I want to do this.
Ahoy, landlubbers! This is your old friend Rusty Pete, and I'm here to offer you the opportunity of a lifetime.
I am not a nerd.
Grog down at belligerent jacks?
No,
A lifetime supply of stay-sharp skewering swords?
no.
A free night in slumbering
Ow.
Sally's house of questionable moral fibre?
Well, that would be the opportunity of a lifetime. But I'm talking about Rusty Pete's School of Piracy.
Rusty Pete's School of Piracy?
For sure. A place where...
Watch your profanity.
Fuck you, Dante. No, that wasn't you. I apologize, Dante. Fuck you, Lakota.
No.
Fuck you. Okay, so. Cricket Time Hollow plans for the Rhino 5. So, Vorsalon's warship, which we've already done and found. Torin 4. I find it funny how I conditioned George to watch profanity is my doing. I mean, okay, look, alright, Lakota fucking throws it at me and it's just like, fuck you. How fucking quickly I just fucking looked up. I heard the squeaky and I was like, whoosh. Yes.
Watch your profanity.
Fuck you. And that's you, Dante. Fuck you this time.
What the? Is that water?
Motherfucking water fucking heaven, motherfucking bear, fucking. Hmm? No, you didn't scare me, you just caught my attention. What the fuck? How long has this been sitting here? I thought I grabbed this already. Anyways. Return to the door of the hollow.
Message for you, son.
The floor's up and running. Thanks, outsider. Yeah, thanks, outsider. You're all right.
First off, I need oil.
It's an outsider. You hear about the code 11-13?
Hello?
Hey, we're back in business, outsider. I'm going to talk to the crew.
Who in the hell was that?
An honorary forward.
George got booped. I did, but I don't know who booped me. All I heard was boop. You know what? I bet you it was Fury. Your money is on Sky? I'll be honest, I think it might have been Fury. Because that was too pitched to be Sky. Like, I know my lovely's voice. That was not hers. That was Fury.
Minute.
Oh, fuck. Hi. All I heard was neat, and I was like, ow. Cool. Got the oil now. So it says, turn to the front door of the hollow and use oil activated catapult.
There's our hero. Way to go.
So apparently there's a catapult. Oh, this one? Oh, well there it is. Let's go.
Watch your profanity.
Hey, it's a fuckface. Hi, Larry. Now I don't know who that was. Fuck you, lol. Fine. Fuck you. Also, Larry, how was your birthday? Did you enjoy your birthday? Did you get lots of presents?
It was fucking wonderful, my dude.
What the fuck? What are you? What? What? What are you doing here? How did you get in here? Hello,
I have
hi.
access here.
Okay, hello.
Just because.
Just because it's very rare I see you in here. It's very rare I see you at all pop in.
I mean, that's because I have everything, like, buried.
Ah. So did you enjoy it?
Yes. Very much so.
Have you thought about the thing for
I have
Tears
not.
or Breath of the Wild? You have not? Okay.
Because I have been kind of brain dead.
Yes. Fury, I swear to Oh, it's you. I love. I
Hi,
not
lovely.
I love. I thought that was Fury that's been popping in and out.
Actually, hi, Lakota. Also, no, it hasn't. So the first one was Zelvin.
Oh my god, everyone's coming
Second
in here.
one was me twice, and then the other one was Kai.
On the east side of the spaceport.
Just try to fucking stop me.
God damn it.
Alright, stop with the sound stuff.
On the east side of the spaceport terminal, there's a barrier that goes down after the
Stop with the sounds, you say?
How do you like the smell of flame?
platform with a big crate land on it. Ignore the zoning until you have the third.
You what?
You've already done this one. Yeah. I hear dum, but I don't know who it is.
It's me.
Disaster!
The good news
Oh
is
my
that
god,
you're
that's loud.
secure.
Fucking what? Oh. Cool. What?
What?
There's Zelvin again.
Nice work, bitch.
Hey, I heard those airplanes son of a bitch.
Oh. Was under attack. Oh, Larry. Did you hear that Rift Apart's coming to Steam?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cookie told me.
Yeah, Cookie had informed me that it was coming to Steam.
That one was fake. No, that one was real.
That's Fury.
That one's fake.
Oh yeah, you know what else is fake?
I like how we're all in here.
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Boy!
Oh my god.
I have officially turned your stream into a shitpost. How do you feel?
My stream has almost always been a shitpost.
Oh, you want me to make it even more of a shitpost?
No, Fury. I request not.
No, we can't spell nuclear mass genocide without you and I. So, if you're not doing anything, maybe we could commit war crimes together?
Alright, no, I have to play this
That'd
sound
be the
clip after
one
that.
line that would get gamers to hate that girl, let's be honest.
Hang on. No, I have to play this sound clip after.
In case you're unfamiliar with the final boss of planet Earth known as America, we have a yearly allocation of money approved by our head mage and council of elders, informally known as Defense Department Dollars. These give us the right, but not the obligation, to send any creature on our planet back to God for any reason at any time.
Hey, you shut your face! If we want to hear you talk, I will shove my arm up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet.
Just try to fucking stop me.
I'm sucking dick right now.
Why are you acting like that? Stop.
Did somebody say what?
God.
What?
Did somebody say what?
Did somebody say what?
my god.
Huh?
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
I did!
Oh.
Who ordered all this anime titties? Oh god, Lumos has a fucking paragraph to find the fucking, hollow plan.
I can't control my horny level.
Oh my the timing. No. You motherfucker. Your timing could not have been better.
My timing has always been that of a god. Because why not?
Poor George.
We've turned this into
poor George.
Poor me,
would
exactly.
Nah, poor George would be.
My wings on the head? I don't know. Where do you want my wings to come out of? My asshole? Is that where you wanted my wings to come out of? Where else would I put them? My punani? The fuck? You ain't a woman unless your punani has wings. Can you even call yourself a woman if your punani doesn't have wings? Disgusting.
I would say there's a point to stop, but I feel like nobody would listen, so...
I feel
No
like we've
doctor
already
can
gone
cure what
past
ails
it.
me. It's called jerking off.
Okay, we need to stop.
No, I think we need to keep going.
one last one.
Someone ought to put you in a mental hospital.
Someone should put you in a box floating down the river, Grandma!
We're fucked!
Where the hell did that sound clip come from, Fury?
Which one?
What? Badger?
The one where it's like,
One down
when
the
you
pipe.
just, yeah. When you
That was from SpongeBob.
It was a
It's from an episode of SpongeBob, but I got the clip
Was
from
it?
the Badger video.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was on SpongeBob. Plankton had said that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
I forgot to mention, for my stream's sake, so what's really fucking funny, also, hi Thunder, couldn't hear the, chat over everyone sound padding, so, I found out that I know a stupid fun fact from SpongeBob. I know how much this SpongeBob is worth.
Ooh, nobody
And I remember the... Fuck you then.
Fuck future God.
Like I said, I remember the exact amount to the cent.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
How much?
62 cents. So, if someone wants to fact check me, you're more than welcome to.
Oh my god. What was it? SpongeBob net worth? Is that what you're talking about?
No, how much SpongeBob was worth to the Flying Dutchman. Because it was when Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob to the Flying Dutchman.
Yep, 62 cents.
I do not know why that number stuck in my head, but it did. Okay, so I do not have Lumos yet, so where the fuck is Xanathar?
When you say Lumos, it immediately makes me think of like Lumos from Harry Potter.
Hey, Larry!
Ah.
How's your wife?
Which one?
I think you know. The one you just played a clip from.
Failed.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You say that, but I mean, does Larry know all your waifus, love?
Kind of.
Ada.
He kind of does.
Does he?
Yes.
Aside from Gouda and Zero
Yep.
Two and Megumi.
Yep. I've known this man since the beginning of high school, so...
I know that.
Now go to the forums and cry like the little bitch you are!
Thank God I previewed that sound. That just blew my eardrums out.
Imagine having eardrums left.
Yeah, you're right.
It was fucking. It was an ear rape allier theme. That's what it was.
No, Larry, don't do that. Sorry, that was pretty hilarious.
Okay.
No. Don't play the loud sounds.
Liberal.
Wow, Mommy, the other kids were mean to me because the game sucks and my face is stupid.
What?
Hey George, your stream was labeled 18 plus, right?
No.
And then I whipped out my car.
It's not in the title,
and
no.
she whipped out hers. And I was like, holy shit, it's bigger than mine. The end.
What the fuck?
By the way,
Yes.
I have officially reached 14,000 hours on Jumphead.
I
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I thought you were gonna say you reached that many hours or that many followers. I was like, when in the Sam's hell fuck?
No. But technically I should have like 16 or 18,000 hours on Soundpad, but it doesn't count the time that my laptop is in sleep mode. So it should be like a couple thousand, but who's counting?
Apparently you.
Absolutely sick. Playing
I
this
missed
stupid
the
fucking
part, but
game.
that's my problem.
Blah, blah, no more. Gonna go home, go to bed. Sick of this. Look at that cloud. That's a nice cloud. I'm done with this game. Go home.
He's pulling his
go
coat
to bed.
out.
Sick and tired of it. Alright. Hold on 1 second. Got my fucking keys. Gotta go back, get my keys. So I can go home, go to bed. Wait. I don't even have fucking keys. What am I talking about? I'm going back. I went to get a big old glass of milk, go to bed. I'm leaving. Out this bitch. Ain't having none of this bullshit no more. Go home, go to bed. Never coming back neither. Ain't never doing this again. Shit is bullshit. Tired of this game, going to bed. Long ass walk. I'm walking an hour now. It's fucking annoying. I don't even know where I'm at because I haven't looked at the ground in 30 minutes. Going home, going to bed. I really should probably start looking and paying attention to where I'm going. I have no clue where I'm at. I hope my mom made some chicken or something. I'm fucking starving. Pretty sure this is not my house. That does not look like our ceiling.
Trying to find the
No,
security
definitely not the
station.
house.
I'm
My mom is not a fat old naked man on the couch. We don't even own a parakeet. No,
Well, time for the
still
copy
not my
pasta.
house. Definitely not my house.
Watch your profanity.
Fuck you, Thunder.
My sound clip wasn't even halfway done.
I've listened to that clip so many times, like I could envision the video in my brain.
I can too. That's the best part.
What in the Sam's hell?
But Delvin, it's the full clip that I have.
Pokemon breeding?
It's glorious.
Most compatible Pokemon for humans?
To have the entire fucking thing.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Security station. What security station? Where?
Here's a good
No.
clip.
No, here's the
Take it from somebody who wet his bed until he was like 14. I have a real tier list for diapers. Good nights cannot be topped. They are S tier. S tier. Dog, you can down 3 2-liters of Mountain Dew and you can go to sleep. Yo ass ain't wet in the bed. That's basically like wearing a mattress around your pelvis. Dog. I don't think I was prepared for this conversation. I've been flashbanged by words. I don't know.
Okay, so since I turned this the stream into a shit,
You're just kind of dropping that on us out of nowhere.
Hold up, Badger. 14? Yes, 1-4. I was well into junior high, and I was still a threat to my parents.
Hey, I'll save you that.
but I shall continue to lurk, and I shall dip.
Alright, man.
Bye, bitches.
Bye.
Watch Mojo sound.
I did not grab another root beer, son of a bitch.
Sounds like you problem.
I love root beer.
Yo, same.
Have you guys had a Spreka before?
That's what I just had earlier.
What in the hell? What in the hell is a Spreka?
So Sprecher, hang on, Zelvin. I'm curious now. Where do you live that you've had it?
I live in Indiana, and there's a minority.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. I live about an hour from their original factory. The one in Milwaukee.
Nice.
I live about an hour from the one in Milwaukee, which is their original factory.
That's cool.
Took a tour of it, everything. At the time, they had the oak root beer, or the oak barrel root beer. And that shit was delicious.
Yeah, it's literally root beer, but without the bitter aftertaste.
No, it still has that somewhat, but it just tastes different, but better. Because it's actually been, like, what is it, preserved, I guess? Whatever the word is, inside an oak barrel, instead of, like, a metal tube of some sort.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fermenting Coke or root beer conversation.
Coke? Are you an idiot?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not fucking paying attention. And I'm not gonna be able to go to the next sector because it's a cutscene, and I don't need the noises.
I'm not gonna do that while you do your thing. Well, I promise.
Y'all can, for those who aren't watching George's stream and are here in the VC, you can watch me become DACA.
Being about a minute to press the fire.
No, I'm playing the Black Panther Gepard.
Close enough.
I think you mean worse.
How in the hell was that? Okay. So, I'm just doing this as a precaution because I know the Zelvin or whoever else is going to be watching Fury's share screen in the VC. They may.
So, what is next on our temporal to-do list?
Well, most of the planets are repaired. I ordered us a new quantum entanglement modulator, and time cleaners are eating away the residual facility rifts. So, only one last thing to do. Test Mnemonic Station Iota.
Mnemonic Station Iota?
Am I by myself now?
As in, Iota test the mnemonic station.
I deafened for a cutscene and I was gonna undeaf it afterwards. What the
Orvis's
fuck?
sense of humor rubs off on you after the first 1,000 years.
You muted? I deafened. I deafened just in case there was a cutscene. Damn. That's all I deafened for.
I'll meet you at the station.
Same thing.
Junior caretaker to Sector 9.
I'm coming! Evil computer.
I deafened for a cutscene so that way it's like I don't interrupt any conversations between everyone. Oh fuck. And that way the stream still gets the content from like the cutscene. So that's the only reason I'm muted for. Or deafened. Hello? Who has rejoined?
I have a few things to take care of in Sector 9. I'll meet you at the station.
Junior caretaker to Sector 9.
Whoever joined and just said nothing or even like... I kinda want that gold bolt. I don't trust myself to get it.
Blockage detected in antimatter turbine 8. Repeat, blockage detected in antimatter turbine 8.
off on my lonesome now, all because I deafened for a cutscene, possible cutscene. Lowers that. Opens that. There's a thing up there. There are 3 buttons I need to stand on. So let's go.
Temporal
this one
recording
first.
initiated. Temporal recording initiated. Temporal recording initiated. Temporal recording initiated.
Okay.
Temporal recording initiated.
Those 2 are working together. I believe the red one's holding the button down here. Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Temporal recording initiated. Temporal recording initiated.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Temporal recording initiated. A recorded entity has...
Recorded entity has failed.
Temporal recording initiated.
Not.
That yellow one needs to slow down a bit. Oh, is it the yellow one? No, it's the green one.
Temporal recording initiated.
Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. In
Temporal recording initiated.
okay. Beautiful. Now I believe it's the yellow one. Yeah, the yellow one doesn't do anything after the temporal rift. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So,
Temporal recording initiated.
Not.
Hi, Junkie. How you doing? Hell yeah, let's go. Also, Lakota, Junkie, you two are more than welcome to come and sit here and chat with me. Considering the fact that everyone else fucking left me. All I did was deafen for a cutscene. And everyone just left me. Look, man, I could use the company. Hello? Who has joined?
Hello.
Hello, Junkie.
Perhaps it is because you do not know how to
How do
fix
you do?
it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thanks to Adar, I may have gotten another commission under the belt. Hopefully this one should be relatively simple.
No?
Because I'm not necessarily making anything this time around, I'm just modifying something. But simple because I feel like if I'm too explicit about it, your Twitch might not be happy.
I mean, my stream is 18 plus, so is it an adultery thing?
Well, I'd probably say if I choose my words carefully, there shouldn't be any issues. Basically, the person in question had essentially commissioned me to modify a VRM model to have a shape key for the stomach and the chest, if you know what I mean.
I think I know what you mean.
Hop on in, sir. We have to make
And
sure it
that
still
that
works,
can be
or the
referred
evil computer will
as
send us out here
vor
tomorrow.
or
Well, given what they said, they don't want it to the scale of vor. They basically would want it to the equivalency of like, I think they said like 5 months pregnant.
a pregnancy thing?
Possibly, I don't know, and I'd rather not, honestly.
A breeding kink in this day and age? Blasphemy.
I don't necessarily know if that is the case. Again, I did not want to ask, so because I did not care to know. But yeah, and the funny thing is, as I believe I've mentioned to you before, that I personally, I don't have a problem with like NSFW style shit.
Just you prefer not to.
Exactly. And at least to the caliber, I would not qualify that as such.
Well, yeah, because you're only modifying the body. You're not modifying like it for it to have stuff like that. It's just
on top of I'm not messing with anything below the belt.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Into the product station.
Yeah, because the closest to that I would be okay with is basically what I had to do to Lakota's model.
Ah, also cutscene, briefly. Fuck.
Hello. Oh, it's you. You gave the old ticker a start. What are you doing all the way out here?
These are my memory banks.
Your memory banks? Oh, I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. I thought I was in that green fella's head, what with all the emptiness. Oh, well, no matter. Aha! Here's the culprit. Now, what could this thingamajig be doing cluttering your brain?
That is Ratchet's Omni-Wrench.
Ratchet. Oh, yeah, furry little fella. Don't think I've ever seen you without him. Ooh, you two ain't on the outs, are you?
No, we are still friends, but I have new responsibilities.
moving on, huh? Well, we're all trying to find our own path in the universe. The hard part is taking those first steps. Come on, I'll give you a boost. Go ahead. If he's your friend, he'll understand.
Are you coming?
Plumbers don't just go diving down strange pipes all willy-nilly. That'd be ridiculous. No, this one you'll have to do alone. Oh, and by the way, I wouldn't risk any more than 6 minutes.
No. Well, does it work? I thought I saw some strange neural activity there for a second.
Auto repair sequence complete in solar chamber echo.
Cutscene is over. Hi, Zelvin. Welcome back.
I'm not here to spam sounds. I'm just here to actually chill.
That's good.
Okay. Also, I just tuned in and heard some of the dialogue, and what the dude said about the fucking like plumbers and just go jumping down pipes. Wow.
Fucking reference to Mario.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it is kind of making fun of Nintendo, because this was during the time period of like Nintendo and PlayStation still having their like back and forth of like exclusivity or like console war ish.
I was also gonna say still, or like when they did. What do you mean? That's just pretty much still going on.
I mean, fair, but I mean now it's just PlayStation versus Xbox.
Yeah, Nintendo. Like I think in that regard, they both have just kind of gone to the point of like, yeah, we can't really touch Nintendo, so we're just gonna bicker amongst ourselves.
Yeah, it's like and I've seen Junkie, you should know because you should have also seen these videos on TikTok where it's the like PlayStation and Xbox going back and forth, fighting with each other, getting mad at each other. Nintendo being like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" It's like, "Shut up! You're not in this."
Yeah.
It's like, you're not part of this fight. But then you got the PC race, which is like, hello.
What the? Is that water?
Well, no, it's kind of like the So I kind of would look at it this way between like PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. PlayStation and Xbox are actually going at each other, like bickering, fighting, everything else. Nintendo is just kind of like in the same ring, but sitting on the sidelines, just basically doing their own shit. And then it's PC just in the stands watching with popcorn.
Yeah.
Temporal recording initiated.
Yeah, like PC doesn't even like really even consider participating.
Yeah, with all the console wars going on, PC players are just like, fine, I'll do it myself.
Recording initiated.
Which is actually funny, since Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart's now going to be available on PC. I'm very curious of what the modding community is going to do.
I'm given the fact of like the game's general genre, and unfortunately the fact that if I'm not mistaken, there is the like female Lombax or whatever in this.
Rivet.
I'm scared for what the modding community will do, because we all know.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna happen whether we like it or not.
I mean, to be fair, people have made their own custom Rivet models anyways. So
I'm just excited for the memes.
The what?
The memes.
The moons?
Memes. M-E-M-E. Do I need to spell it out for you again?
No, I heard you.
Okay.
That was the wrong recording.
Temporal recording initiated.
So you can have like up to 5 recordings of yourself.
Temporal recording initiated.
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant 4.
I'm trying to get it so that
You get at least another one up with you?
Because I need to get at least 3 of these up there on that platform.
Temporal recording
So I have to basically record it and get all of us on that platform at once.
I remember spending hours on the time puzzles as a kid.
35. And here. Alright, okay, so blue. Not the next one. Green.
Temporal recording initiated.
And I guess whichever pad you stand on, that's when you're recording for?
Yep. Oh, I'm fucking... I realized I didn't let go at time.
Temporal recording initiated.
I like so went brain flat. So I'm gonna have to. Hi, hi, Immortal. How you doing? Alright, that one goes over there. Ends up on that platform. Thank you for the head pats. Eye is good.
Temporal recording initiated.
Man, it's been a long time. Well, I mean, it is an old game.
Temporal recording initiated.
Yeah, I streamed this game once before as like a one-off thing, but that's really about it. Didn't get very far.
Come on. A lot of this is just kind of time-consuming stuff, where it's just like, gotta wait, gotta stand on buttons.
Yeah, to figure out which thing to override.
Yep.
Yeah, you just have to get like the process and the rhythm for doing it set up well enough.
Yeah.
And if you pick the wrong thing to override, you're like, fuck, I have to retrace that path again.
I'll say this right now. Lakota earlier in the other VC, and Zelvin, you know this because you were up there with us. Lakota was just like, you're not very good at puzzles. It's like, fuck you. Like, genuinely, time puzzles, like, or sorry, memory puzzles are my bane of my existence. Anything else is almost a cakewalk.
So you're not good with Simon Says, got it.
No. Because there's a clip on my stream where I had done Quest for Booty, and there was a 4-key puzzle that I literally spent 30 minutes on because of the fact that my brain could not remember the 4-stage pattern that they gave you.
Updating rift prevention protocols.
So,
53%
for that
complete.
fact, should tell you that
complete.
time,
91%
like,
complete.
maintenance, you haven't played Quest for Booty? So, Quest for Booty is just kind of a small game that they made just to kind of fill in a story gap.
Well, so, what is that?
So Quest for Booty takes place in between um, this game and Tools of Destruction.
Alright.
Because at the end of Tools of Destruction, Clank is kidnapped by the Zone to go to the Great Clock, which is where I'm currently at. Quest for Booty explains how Ratchet hunts down Clank
Time
to find him.
calibrators coming online
Right.
in 3, 2, 1.
So it's just kind of a middle game.
Yeah, it's an intermediary between the two.
To be like, hey, this is a filler.
Yeah.
Although what really sucks is that upon that game's release, it was not worth the price tag that it was given.
Ah, it's a shame.
Not because it was like it wasn't good to play. It was just so short that it wasn't worth $60. It should have been like a DLC or an expansion to
on behalf of Orvis and in accordance with
Tools
his
of Destruction.
Was it kind of the same problem that Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero has had?
Chamber.
I think.
Okay.
Omni sequencing complete in temporal substation
Yeah, just way
Delta.
too short and just overpriced.
Right, like All for One, which I don't know if All for One ties into the storyline. I have to double check to see if I actually have to play that before I moved on to the next one. Also, cutscene, an actual genuine cutscene this time.
Here it is. Your father went to great lengths to protect this room from those who would abuse it.
Control terminal activated.
He loved you very much, you know. He was always XJ0461 this and XJ0461 that. I'm supposed to play this for you. Sort of an orientation message.
Hello, XJ0461. Or should I say, Clank? Here, in this very chamber, I watched over time. And now that you understand the power of the clock, I must ask that you protect it at all costs. For even the slightest misuse of its power can rip the very fabric of existence. The clock, much like time itself, is a gift and not to be tampered with. But like any father, my only wish is that my...
I'm sorry. Were you in the middle of something?
Intruders! Protect the chamber!
I've got you now. Take this, and now the Haymaker! Victory! In your face! What is it?
You were correct, sir. Clank led us straight to the Orvis chamber.
Splendid! Notify the Valkyries. It's time for... Unnecessarily Evil Initiative Omega 91!
Right away, sir.
Ready for your massage, Dr. Nefarious?
I didn't send for a massage. Go away!
Would you cut me a break, pal? I mean, would you just open the door, please?
Hey there!
Now entering Vernier Center.
Also, that dude's clearly the I'm loud, so I'm evil type villain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or sorry, more accurately, I'm so evil, I'm just this loud.
I don't believe it. That's a distress call with
that's
Clank's
why we love
signature.
him.
Aphelion, can you track the source?
Yes.
The origin appears to be Planetopedia. Acquiring coordinates now.
Just think. By tonight, your friend will be safe and the clock will be ours. I'll be there as soon as I can.
So,
Here's another one From the
Immortal.
cats who redefined cool.
Just to kind of
I'm
point
talking
something
about
out,
Orion's belt, baby.
it wouldn't be the first time Quark and Nefarious has worked together. They're actually they used to work together. So Nefarious and Quark do work together, and according to what I'm reading, the All for One is actually canon into the story. Or someone fact check me. Because at least from the wiki page that I saw, the game actually is canon. Like I said, someone might need to fact check me. Oh, I might not make this. Nope.
Yeah, you're not.
No, I was too low.
The stream just caught up to where you were.
It just slowly into the ice. Oh shit! But it registered I'm here.
Are you serious?
Yep, apparently.
Yep, there it is.
Alright, cool. Oh, I need the stupid oil.
Do you have the weapon that takes...
I do.
Okay. Couldn't remember if the game gave you that yet.
Before you enter the system, they do.
Gotcha.
Hey boys, see ya! Oh fuck. Hi guys! Bye. And now I wait. I miss the pirate radio. Pirate radio was in the previous system that I was in.
I never bothered listening to the radios in this game. I've always liked the space music one and just never really bothered listening to the rest.
Yeah, because Rusty Pete does the Pirates radio.
I don't remember Rusty Pete.
Thank you, Immortal. I is cool. Thank you. I'm sorry. You can also call me Ara. Or Anna. Yeah, let's stick with Immortal for now. So that's what I've been calling you for a while, so it'd kind of be weird if I change it up now. So, that's okay. So hold on, Zelvin, did you say you don't remember who Rusty Pete is?
Nope.
So, do you remember, wait, your first one was Cracking Time. Did you ever play Tools of Destruction?
I have the game. However, as soon as I left the second planet, the game just showed me a black screen with code, and I couldn't continue.
Oh boy. Sounds like you had a problem copy.
I mean, it was a used copy, so very likely.
Yeah. Premium Zoni weapon unleashes a deadly swarm of mini rockets capable of vaporizing short-range starships.
Insane Zane here with another
the only
dedication.
Ratchet and
This
Clank
one
games
goes
I
out to the
remember
lovely Cassiopeia
playing, or at
from
least watching
Dr.
my brother
Nefarious.
play,
The doctor
was the
says,
very
I
first
never
one,
thought...
Up Your Arsenal,
Discobot wishes to
Size
on the track.
Matters,
Your Arsenal was pretty
and...
fun.
Yeah, Arsenal is one of the best ones.
Yeah, different opinions. Honestly, in my opinion,
Opinion what?
yeah, Size Matters was meh.
I don't
Kai?
remember Size Matters very much.
Hold on. Kai? The fuck you doing? Am I
Did Kai
gonna...
DM you?
No, Kai is banning terms on my thing. You are a fucking liar. Yes, Deadlock was my far since best.
Never played Deadlock.
Deadlock was... It had a PS3 release, but honestly, the PS3 release was very buggy.
Oh. And I thought Crack on Time was buggy.
Only the remake of it. Also, I have to go into my fucking settings because one of my dickhead mods decided to add banned phrases.
Hey, I thought we had settled it is that your mod didn't add that shit. Your mod, or well, Automod itself kind of did it.
No, they had just did it.
Oh.
Like some of the terms I can understand, but like the ones they just fucking did. Like, fuck you. Kai, don't you ever do that again. Or I will revoke your mod privileges.
What is where?
Anyways. Where were we at? Oh yeah. What the fuck is left on that planet? There's something left on that. That's like saying it's incomplete. F in the chat. Exactly, F in the chat. What? Okay, there's a teleporter here. I can go back here. But what the fuck's here?
All I remember from Size Matters was going small and that there was like a girl you followed, and that was it.
Yeah, so the I didn't really fully get into Sized Matters. All I know is that at one point during it, oh, that's where that is. In Size Matters, you do face, I forget what the hell her name is, but basically, it's basically one of their spin-offs that I would honestly consider just more or less another Clank game, because it was kind of like Secret Agent Clank, if you remember that one. And these are games that were on the PSP, but had their own PlayStation 2 releases.
Yeah. Only my brother played Secret Agent Clank. Only he had the PSP.
Yeah. I didn't actually own a PSP growing up. I actually recently bought a PSP just specifically so I could play like the exclusive PSP games.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for a Vita, but those things are freaking hard to find.
I mean, I know where I could find one.
You do?
I do. We actually have a place nearby called Game Exchange that sells stuff like that.
Oh, we used to have a Game Exchange here, but it went out of business.
Really?
Yeah.
Love has used a squeaky toy. I added that because of the fact that I'm easily distracted.
Me too.
I have been booped as well.
ADHD brain go burr.
Brain go burr. Brain go burr burr.
Sonic Eruptor detected. Ow, that hurts.
Also, lovely question for you. Are you gonna be starting up your own stream here in a little while? Because from as far as Chad is aware, you are going to be live streaming your art soon.
Sonic Eruptor detected.
Man, I wish I could stream in my place. I tried streaming Tears of the Kingdom on release day, and my internet just can't.
I mean, you said your place is supposed to be getting fiber?
Yeah, but God knows what that's gonna be.
I mean, couldn't you, like, call and have them forcibly install it? Because that would also, like, prompt your entire complex for where you live to get it.
I don't think my apartment complex will let me do that.
I mean, it will definitely push them to. Because I know, one of my coworkers, he wanted to upgrade his internet to fiber, and all he did was call Comcast, and they sent someone out to talk to the groundskeepers, and basically they allowed them to upgrade it. So
I don't know if our apartment's waiting in like a queue line
villain,
or something
the
to get it
girl
installed.
talking about Luna, and the second villain. The Rhino is great, though lackluster in damage. Yeah. I mean, I'll say this right now. The Rhino in most of the games have been good. There is one or two Rhinos. I mean, my personal opinion, Kraken Time's Rhino design is not really the best. Even though it's the Rhino 5, it's not... I think my personal favorite Rhino design was... Oh, no, wait, hold on. Was it Kraken Time, or was it... Hold on, I gotta look at the design for it.
The Rhino in this game just shot a bunch of missiles and played music.
Yeah, no. The Rhino plans in this wasn't really my particular favorite in design. The Rhino in Future Tools, though, was a pretty neat design. I fucking whiffed that jump at the end there. Although the OG Rhino from Ratchet & Clank 1, like, it was just a box. But honestly, probably one of the better ones, in my opinion.
The only Rhino I've ever unlocked was Kraken Time.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever looked up the other Rhinos and what they look like?
No. Never really bothered with the hollow plans.
Oh, actually, I think I might have just goldfish brained it, but Crack Time's been your only Ratchet and Clank?
No, I've played other ones.
Which ones? What is on your list of Ratchet and Clanks you've played?
Size Matters that I was talking about, I only watched my brother play. I played through a little bit of Ratchet and Clank 1, the original, but ended up not liking it because of the quality of life improvements later games provided.
That's fair.
And yeah. Oh, I played the movie game.
Oh, the game based off the movie, based off the game, based off the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, I liked that one, but I thought it was too short.
Yeah, it was kind of too short. Like, I played it. I cleared it in, like, the same day I got it. Like, not even...
I cleared mine in the same week.
I mean, to be fair, I sat down and binge played it, so it's kind of my own thing.
Also, I got really frustrated at some of the later bosses. Like, I actually destroyed my controller fighting Mrs. Zircon.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I know I can get frustrated sometimes at Ratchet and Clank. Deadlock being a very much prime example of it. But Mrs. Zircon?
I also probably sucked at games still at the time.
I mean, I guess.
Like, I think it was the first time in that game I lowered the difficulty just to get past something.
I raised the difficulty because of the fact that it was just so, like, not difficult. But I think it's because of the fact that I've had years of Ratchet and Clank experience that I'm just like, it was kind of a cakewalk for me.
Yeah,
You're so adept to the game, you need more of a challenge.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I haven't really played too many of the games despite growing up with them. Like, I kind of played them out of order.
I mean, my first one was the original OG one. Then there was Going Commando, and then there was Up Your Arsenal. So I basically did collect them as a child. And then when the PS3 era came about, I did grab it for, like, started to grab the PS3 games of it. But Crack in Time kind of fell. Grim, you do the exclamation point lurk. What in the Sam's hell is that supposed to do? Like, just not to like kind of like fall off of the conversation, but just like every time it's just like exclamation point lurk. What is that supposed to do? If you set it up, I don't know what the fuck it is, so what could I set up if I don't know what it is? Need to get to that platform, which is the next one I have to head to. Basically says a message telling the streamer in your chat, listening and everything, just not actively chatting. Okay. I suppose that's a way to do it. But anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, at least for the PlayStation 2 era of Ratchet and Clank, Deadlock was like my far since favorite. I fucking played that game way too much. I'm gonna be fucking honest. Like, I've spent more hours in that game, I'm willing to admit. But yeah.
My favorite, it's a two-way tie between this and Up Your Arsenal.
So, okay. correctly.
Because I love Kraken Time so much.
I mean, I'll say this: Crack in Time is like my PS3 era favorite game. They skip. What's funny is that they made Ratchet and Clank the game. You know, the game based off the movie, based off the game, based off the movie. They made that specifically just kind of for the PlayStation 4 era. Because technically the PlayStation 4 era does not have its own exclusive Ratchet and Clank game. Aside
No, it
from that
doesn't.
one. Like, there's no unique one. Honestly, I was very worried during the PlayStation 4 era for Ratchet and Clank because it's like there had been no announcements, no nothing, no like, you know, hey, we're gonna make a game for this, or like even any announcements. And then kind of towards the end of its life era, they finally decided to release a Ratchet and Clank game. Granted, it's a reboot or a retelling. Not a retelling. What's the word? A reimagining.
Remaster?
No, reimagining. Because basically, in Ratchet and Clank for the PS4, it retells the story of how Ratchet and Clank met, and gives Dr. Nefarious a whole different outlook, because we only know Dr. Nefarious as used to be a villain of Quark.
Yeah, one of Quark's Rogues Gallery.
Could
best way I can think to put it.
Well, so Dr. Nefarious was his actual nemesis. In the retelling, or the reimagined,
yeah,
Dr. Nefarious used to work for Quark as a scientist on the team who created all their weapons and stuff. Now,
I see.
the thing is, all the weapons that were in the movie and in the game were based off the games that, or were based off weapons released through the entire era, at least up to that point. So, like the Rhino, the Groovatron, the oh god, basically all the like mix of PS3 weapons mixed with PS2 weapons. So like actually I can show. So the Spiral Death was one of the weapons featured in the movie. The Buzzblades was another thing featured in the movie. Obviously Mr. Zircon, because Mr. Zircon's been a staple through the series. The Negotiator.
The Negotiator.
I believe the Plasma Striker was also in it, but I cannot remember. I know the Combustor from Future Tools was also featured. I believe that was all the tools mentioned from at least the weapons that transferred over from Future Tools to here. But Ratchet's Omni Wrench has obviously always been a staple of his, so they featured this one in particular.
The Disco Ball glove in that too?
I don't know if the Groovatron got featured in the movie. That one I actually do not remember. I know it was a weapon available to use in the movie, but as far as like it being used in the movie, I don't think the Groovatron was. But yes, the Groovatron glove was featured in the game.
Okay.
So,
'Cause I only played the game. So I never watched the movie.
oh, you have to watch the movie. It's a fucking hilarious thing.
Hmm.
The Constructo glove was also featured.
Oh, cool.
Not the specific one in this one where you can change out the parts and everything, but like the OG one where it was just literally the Busto bomb glove. Where the fuck? I don't. The Sonic Eruptor I know wasn't featured.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
But it honestly, the movie honestly was a hilarious laugh for me, and I was happy to see that Ratchet and Clank finally got a movie. Would I want to see a sequel? Yes.
By the way,
Probably.
I just looked it up purely out of curiosity, and so far, it doesn't seem like there is, or at least that it was.
Okay.
I figured I would just mention it.
I mean, if they came out with a sequel, it'd be nice, because I would love to see, like, the rest of the villains that Ratchet normally goes up against to show up.
We mean you no harm.
I know
That hurts.
Nefarious and Drac.
Yeah, Drac is a villain from the first game. It's kind of the same plot. He is trying to create a new home planet using chunks from other planets. So that is something that didn't change. So he is attempting to do that. How it ends though is different. Nefarious doesn't try to crash it into the sun. If anything, Nefarious was actually never a villain in the first game.
No, he wasn't.
Had to restart phone. What I missed? Not really much. Just kind of talking about the Ratchet and Clank series and what's gone on. Since Zelvin's only played like Crack in Time
And other games.
and a few of the first ones.
Yeah, I played the third one the most, Up Your Arsenal. Out of the original trilogy.
Yeah. The thing is though, Zelvin really couldn't progress in the first one because of the quality of life changes from the previous games. So, which I'm not going to blame him for that because of the fact that there is features that the old games had that honestly as time went on changed and made it better.
I just didn't like the fact that you couldn't strafe in the first one.
Yeah, strafing was kind of a nice feature that they added. And honestly, that was something that was added as far as I'm aware in Deadlock, from what I can remember.
They had strafing in Up Your Arsenal.
Yeah, if it was an Up Your Arsenal, then I didn't use it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think I fucking just kept fighting and didn't really pay attention.
I remember playing through Up Your Arsenal again, and holy shit, the game gets hard near the end. Like I was on like the regular difficulty and things were doing like 50 damage per shot. Also, this is an easy fight.
Aphelion, give me a
I
status
spent
update
most
on
of the
Clank's
time
transmission.
just spinning.
Coordinates appear to be accurate, but the signal has weakened
Yeah.
by 72.3%.
The lasers are just
That
way
means
too
Clank's in
strong.
trouble.
Yeah.
Hold on, pal. I'm coming.
Like, why would you use anything else?
Honestly,
Got
the
another
missiles
dedication
were
here,
kind of
this time for Vance Sorbo.
a killer.
Vance, I know you cheated on me with my sister Victoria. I'm coming for you. Oh, Vance, old friend, I think the word of the day is hotel. All right.
That's the home of the Valkyries, right? If I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. Okay.
One of the... Which actually, I killed the other two.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, let me rephrase. I just killed the second one.
I had your stream muted during that fight. Was that the one that had like the voice?
No, that was the first one that you face. Which, I always find it funny. The Ratchet and Clank series always has to have, just those kind of little joke things.
Yeah, it kind of has to.
I've played everything except for Quest and Rift. Which Rift?
Rift Apart?
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Yeah, no. Never mind. Because my brain was just like into Nexus Rift, or like... Cause technically... Never finished Arsenal. You never... Wait, hold on. Immortal, you never finished, Arsenal? Like, up your Arsenal?
Good evening, I'm Kip Darling.
And I'm Pepper Fairbanks.
How have you not completed up your Arsenal?
Tonight, breaking news. For the first time
Can't hit that motherfucker.
in Battleplex history, a non-Agorian has shattered the species barrier and won
Never
the bronze
finished because my
tournament.
game
The
glitched.
winner,
Oh.
a certain adorable
Which
Lombax,
copy did you
seen
have? Was it
flying around the
PlayStation
system
2 or was it,
reportedly defeated a Wargrok single-handedly in order
Oh,
to
you
claim
had the
title.
same issue my Tool of
But this
Destruction
just in.
game had.
I've just learned that the Lombax did not defeat the Wargrok alone. He had help from none other than
PS2.
Captain Quark.
Ah, okay.
This just in. I'm sure Captain Quark was merely a spectator.
This just in. You can't just use this just in liberally. Information has to be new and vital to our listeners' grasp.
In that case, this just in.
I remember I tried booting up my PS2 copy of
You're
Arsenal and got stuck in an infinite loading loop trying to build it up.
hopes and dreams of the innocent for sustenance. And Harvey is giving me the sign. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Oh god,
Now I want to play Up Your Arsenal again. That game is too good.
And honestly, it would be fun. It's infinite lanes. So, you know what's funny? I'm gonna pause this to point this out. So I discovered something back when I was doing the PlayStation 2 games. So I believe it was Up Your Arsenal that was glitching on me too. I found, and laugh at me all you want, but it worked. Windex and a microfiber cloth, like the ones you use to clean your glasses. That combo, clean the discs, and it works. It fixes it. I promise you, it fixes it. For as much
What
as...
about,
Go on.
what about scratches?
Honestly, the PlayStation 2 era scratches were just like, whatever. Unless it was like... I can't even... You know what? I can't even say that, because I had a copy of... Army Men... Not RTS, but like Army Men Rogue. That disc was literally cracked almost fully in half, but it fucking still ran.
You fucking serious?
I am not kidding you. That thing fucking still ran.
Okay.
So
This is one of those moments where I just need to see it to believe it.
I don't know where it is right now. I think I might know where it is, but I'm not gonna go find it. But yeah, that thing was cracked almost fully in half, but it still fucking ran. That just shows that games from older generations fucking were built different. Like, games back then were built different. Like, even like talking about like Nintendo 64 era and shit. Like you could drop one of the old-fashioned like boob tube TVs that like weighed a pretty fucking penny on your system, and it still ran the game. Like, it was like, oh, you just dropped like a 80-pound TV on me? Oh well, I'll still run. Yeah. But how shit was... That's why I'm also disappointed with nowadays some stuff. Because it's just like, the fact that things back then were built tougher, and things now are just like, oh, I got a tiny scratch. I will no longer function and run ever again.
Yeah, George, you want to parlay why I'm pretty sure that is?
Why?
Marketability. Because here's the thing: what do companies make more on? Selling product. What makes them sell more product all the time? People needing more product. What makes people need more product often? Shit quality, or at least shit durability, I should say.
Which I don't like companies that do that.
Yeah, sadly most companies do. Yeah, sadly you'd be hard pressed to find a company nowadays that won't do that.
Actually, you know what's funny? And I forgot where I read it, but it's actually a rule of thumb with marketing. I don't know, like, if companies are forced to follow this rule, or it's just a rule that's there for if companies want to do it. But apparently, it's a clause that, as you said, sell product that bare minimum works, and over a time will fall apart and break. There you go, Grim. I died. Grim, 5,000 points. Redeem, do something stupid. Die.
I love the death sound effect dying on the moons. I just don't think it fits.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, so the clause basically makes it so that the stuff you make has to break down in time so that you can make more money on it. Because it all revolves around the old-fashioned light bulb. Because the light bulb was built to last. If anything, if I remember correctly, there was a light bulb in the museum that was still lit. It actually probably still is still lit. Because the quality of it was built to last.
Yeah, I actually know the story you're referring to. Yeah, it was actually a case where they deliberately made it shittier and cheaper so it would actually burn out so that people would buy more.
Yes.
Wow, that was a cool explosion.
And it is a marketing clause.
This is what it must feel like to be good at sports.
I fucking hate it.
Junkie, since you know what I'm referring to, do you want to look up to see what it's called? Because there's a specific name and I can't fucking remember it.
Yeah, let me see.
They're at the jump point. Ah, thanks, friend. Here's something for saving our hides back there. See you after the convention.
Terracoid ships just look like pet cages with wings.
The what?
I always saw the Terracoid ships, the ships you just helped, I always saw them as like a pet cage with wings.
You know what? Now you mention that, I didn't notice that till just now. Now I can't unsee that.
You're welcome.
God. So that cage with wings. What do I got? Okay. Wait.
End of life clause, I think it's called.
End of life clause?
Yeah, a supply contract provision that requires a manufacturer to provide a specified notice period to buyers before it terminates manufacture of product or... Oh no, hold on, this might be for like when they stop making something. In order to allow those buyers to make suitable alternative arrangements. Yeah, I think that's what it is, sorry. I was... Yeah, although I was close, because I typed in product longevity clause and I found product lifespan sample clauses. Although I think product release of a software, yeah, no, still not it. Getting closer though.
Yeah, because I don't know why that's a thing. I'll say this right now. There is one thing though that I'm a little upset, and I don't know if Nintendo is cashing in on it because of it. But do you remember that Nintendo had a stamp of approval back in the day?
Yeah.
Also,
I can't seem to find it because unfortunately I need a specific wording and I can't find the wording.
Yeah. But oh god, it was like Nintendo's seal of approval.
Yeah, I know
And
what you mean.
it was... I'm upset that Nintendo no longer does the seal of approval thing. I get it that the fact that, you know, they no longer
make physical copies.
Well, they don't make their own like individual games now.
Oh yeah, everything is always like third party, like Square Enix and shit like that.
Yeah. But then again, like, I'm thinking about it now, they did have third-party games that still ran on systems and still had the quality of, like, Nintendo seal on it. Like the Rayman games, they had the Nintendo seal of approval. Like Rayman 3 Great Escape, which actually I have up on my shelf right now. Does it have the seal of approval? It does.
So I thought Rayman was PlayStation.
Nope. Rayman is a Ubisoft game.
Oh, yeah.
Because funny enough, I'm actually holding the cartridge in my hand for Rayman. Sorry, it's Rayman 2 Great Escape, which actually at some point I might play just for a hell of it stream. So, what does this do? What do I got currently equipped? Got lots. Rayman 2? Yes, Rayman 2 The Great Escape. So, I'll be honest, that one... Okay, so there were like two games that I played a lot back on my N64. Donkey Kong 64 was one of them, and I always, like, when I was a kid, would wake up just before school and play it. Like, that was like my morning tradition. It's like, I got to go to school, but not before I get some time in with Donkey Kong. But the sad part is that I didn't know about the memory card system. So I always had to start from the beginning every time. Because I didn't know, like, that empty slot in the back of the controller was a memory card slot. You can't beat it because it's this one level. Canopy? The canopy level? Isn't the canopy level like the the fourth or fifth level into the game? I swear the canopy level is like very early on. To be honest, I would like to do a whole playthrough of the Rayman series. It's short, and honestly, it's kind of hard to do that because of the fact that, funny enough, the Rayman series, depending on the game, like on the platform that you got it on, the game was different each time. Like, no joke. Like, Rayman, I believe it was 2? Rayman 2 had this, like, the same name, same release, same time, but the platform you bought it on, the game was different. So the Sega Saturn's copy was very different from, like, the PlayStation 2 copy, the N64 copy. They were all different.
Is that like a marketing strategy to get different copies?
I don't know what the reason behind it was.
Well, okay, here's the thing. When you say they were different, like, to what caliber?
Levels were different. The way the story played out was different. Like, there's a whole video I watched on explaining the differences in the games.
Yeah, I also would like to note something on that too. Under that pretense, it also reminds me of something. Do you guys remember, like, years ago that they made like a movie about the game Clue?
The what?
You know, like the board game Clue?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that years ago they actually made like a movie off of it.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember when, I just remember that they did. And the funny thing is, to feed into the way that the the game itself actually played, what they did was, in different theaters that they showed it with a different ending.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, and then literally it was just a served to where, like, say one group of people would have seen it in X theater, next group would have seen it in like Y theater. They both would say like, oh yeah, the ending was this and so, and then the other person who argues like, no, the ending was this, and then shit like that.
And that's not something you find out till like later down the line. It's like, oh yeah, I went to go see this and this and this. In the canopy, there's the one part I know my friend won't do. Which part, by the way? I got distracted, now I lost track. Help! Where was I? No, seriously, where was I? What was my train of thought? Junkie.
Fortunately, I don't know.
Fuck.
Wait, okay, train of thought related to the game or train of thought related to what?
The conversation we were just having.
About the Clue movie?
Oh, yeah. Like, that's not something you figure out till like later down the line. Of like, yeah, all these things are different.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, I think that was very clever, and I wish more movies would do shit like that nowadays. Because that would honestly be awesome.
Yeah. Ah, okay, the spider.
But yeah, most companies are like lazy and shit with that stuff nowadays, sadly.
Yeah. They figure they can make the one movie, the one ending, and be a blockbuster and not have to worry about it later.
Yeah, and then on top of that as well, also sequels.
True.
Yeah, because in that case, they can make a whole new production and then make more money off of it without having to put in much extra work.
Yeah.
At least depending on who you ask.
And honestly, I mean, I don't mind when movies make sequels, but only if it's done by the same fucking director.
Yeah, or at least if like the sequel is like wanted and or warranted.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
yeah,
it's kind of like the way you end the movie allows you to have it.
Yeah, and on top of that as well, to specify too, not shoehorning it in.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I'll say this right now. the movie Pacific Rim.
Yeah, it didn't need a sequel.
It did not need a sequel, no.
It had a sequel.
Yes.
Yep.
Uprise.
I've watched it.
And
Oh,
did it
and
suck?
I wouldn't quite say it sucked. It just the plot was weak.
It's very weak. It doesn't fucking begin.
At least in my opinion, it was weak. Like it felt like it had threads holding the concept together.
I mean, for me, it just didn't really hold any strength compared to the first one. Like, watching the first one, like, edge of my seat, like, I was like, more. That movie's like, oh god, how long is that movie? I believe it's like a 3-hour movie.
Let's see.
But like, it had me wanting more. Like, the way the combat played, the way, everything played out, it was like you just wanted more. It's like, you couldn't just sit there and, like, accept what it was. You wanted more.
Yeah, it was 2 hours and 11 minutes approximately.
Okay, so it was about a 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
But like,
what the fuck?
Uprise just kind of, it almost seemed like they were beating a dead horse with it. Like,
no, I wouldn't quite go that far. I'd probably say it's almost more like the horse died of natural causes. It was buried, and then like, oh shit, we need something. All right, dig it up.
We could use it for glue, and we'll turn this glue into something good.
Basically, because I'm pretty sure that's all. Like, I'm pretty sure said glue was all that held that movie together.
Then try Q4.
It doesn't even look like they dug up the horse and made him into glue. Looks like they just kind of just said it was stuck together with glue, but in reality it was just some kind of shoddy paper clip that they found.
No, I think an even better one that I've seen is held together by hopes, prayers, and spit.
Yeah. Although I don't think they wanted to spare their spit for that movie. Which, funny enough, honestly, the second movie could have been good had they decided to wait for the director. Because the director said he was going to direct the second movie, but
they're impatient.
They were impatient. They hired a different director.
Yeah, although I will say, moves like that can go well if very, very keywords here, if done correctly.
Yeah.
You wanna know what I think is the biggest testament to that point?
What?
The Bayverse Transformers movies versus Bumblebee.
What the? Is that water?
Because here's the thing. Have you seen Bumblebee?
I have not seen Bumblebee.
Oh, right. I think we had the discussion before with the whole, like, what movies we could watch, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the main thing is, like, whoever... Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the dude who actually directed the Bumblebee movie was on, like, the crew for the Bayverse Transformers movies. But, God... This dude did it so much better.
I think watching, like, Michael Bay direct him, he was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he was basically like, yeah, I gotta save this shit.
Like, I could direct a movie better than this, and you know what? I fucking will.
Yeah, plus, if remember, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure the dude who ended up directing Bumblebee was an actual Transformers fan as a kid.
Now you make me question: was Michael Bay a fan?
I don't think so, or at least like. Let me actually see if I can look that up.
Because I'll say this right now, that is like, y'all know the Netflix series The Witcher, right?
Yeah.
So, the director and the actor of The Witcher himself actually
Oh.
kind of got into a dispute, I believe, where he ended up leaving the movie or leaving the TV show because he didn't like how it was being directed. He's a fan of not only the game series but the books as well.
Yeah, also I have my answer.
Yeah.
Comment from discussion blah blah blah. This is the scene that confirmed Michael Bay never cared about Transformers.
Also, Thunder, to answer that question, it's the pirate radio. The pirate's radio in the Korok sector or the Karos, the pirate's radio. Also, I shall give you your hydrate.
Yeah, also while you're doing that, I just wanted to note, George, that you want to like from watching it without spoiling anything, you want to know what I would probably say are the two biggest things that the director for Bumblebee did compared to the Bayverse shit?
Being held upside down in a bathroom stall
One,
for what seems like the
the
longest
designs.
swirly in the history
Like,
of
for
the
example, like
universe.
what they turned into.
I have been given until
Well, not even what they turned into, what they looked like in both vehicle and robot form. That is the base one, because the dude who actually did it, he had the designs based off of the original Transformers designs.
The other question is the new Transformers movie that's coming out soon? Please tell me Michael Bay is not directing it.
No, as far as I know, it's by the same dude who did Bumblebee. Because it's also, like, I see it this way, the dude who did Bumblebee, he basically rebooted the Bayverse into something far better.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but go back to what I was saying is the two main things is one, the designs, because as I said, they he based the designs off of essentially a more high-res or high-detailed version of the original designs from the original show. Like the thing was like G1, shit like that for them.
Yeah.
Second thing, the fights. Because obviously, you know how in Bayverse you're just like, oh, shooting, oh,
More
dodging, oh,
explosions.
hitting this, explosions.
Stray bullet hits a car, explode it.
Yeah, exactly. In Bumblebee, there was one thing with the combat that the Bayverse one missed out entirely. Combat choreography. As in, people aren't just like swinging each other with swords more or less blindly, or just like doing random shit. Like, there is actual thought and reason behind their actions.
So in other words, they made the fight scenes as if they're dancing. Because that's basically what choreographed fighting is like, it's almost like a song and dance, metaphorically, not literal.
I guess, but the main way that I'm kind of looking at it or trying to think of it as is instead of what looks simply as fighting, you can actually see, like, instead of just blindly punching each other like in the sense of the Bayverse did it, this actually had intelligence, tact, everything else behind how they were fighting. Like, it looked like an actual soldier fighting instead of just someone who could fight beating the fuck out of someone else who could. And again, I can't elaborate more without spoiling anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head off and go to bed. I'm really tired.
Alright, have a good one, Delvin.
Thanks for coming by. Have a good sleep.
Have a good stream.
Only 2 more
Yes.
to go.
But yeah, and as I said, just a lot of what they did there was really good.
Yeah.
And honestly, I really want you to fucking watch Bumblebee just because of that shit. But yeah, as far as I can tell from what I've seen, the new one that's coming out is basically in the continuity of Bumblebee, not in the continuity of the
But when the mob
Bayverse.
retaliated, Kane's life changed forever.
The car accident crushed several of his vital organs. There's no way he'll survive.
Oh, also,
Unless
speaking
he
of
is
that kind of shit,
There's a
when
new
when do you
experimental
think we would actually be
procedure.
able to have
It's
like
called
another
an
movie night
animal
shit where
limb
you can see
transplant.
this stuff?
Oh, it's risky. But we can make him
I'll
better,
figure that out.
faster,
Okay, because
stronger.
believe me, both this and Atlantis, I really want you to see.
Do it, Doctor.
This summer,
Well,
witness the
we
ultimate
talked about
super
Atlantis,
cop.
but I forget.
Yeah.
Did I say whether or not I saw it or not?
Yeah, you said you didn't, and Sky also confirmed to me that you didn't.
Yeah, because it's
It was on the list, but it had not been watched yet.
yeah, it's further in the
It's
timeline.
Unicop.
Yeah.
Part street savvy detective, part mythological. This reinforcements.
But yeah, so
Loose cannon, Unicop. You have
yeah,
no
definitely.
respect
I
for
really
authority.
want a time
Now
where
give
we
me your
can do
gun
that,
and
because I would
You can
love to
take
be able
my
to
pen.
actually not only just watch those movies again, but also to kind of see your thoughts on it too.
Sorry, baby. A real man.
I will try and find a time for us to do that.
Alright.
Also, I will say this right now. Wednesday.
Copernicus Squad
Possible, depending on how Sky feels at the end of the day after her shift. If we don't do Sea of Thieves with me, Sky, Cookie, and possibly Kai, maybe we'll do more Lightfall.
Alright.
Or if Sky plans on doing Jackbox, you, me, and the rest of us would do Lightfall.
Alright.
So, that is the possible plan.
Okay.
Because I do want to get Strand. I do want to mess with Cosmic Yarn. And I'm trying to keep as much of that content for stream.
Yeah.
Which,
although,
speaking of stuff for Destiny, what's new for this week?
This week
in Season of the Deep.
So do you actually want me to kind of tell you like where the story's gone so far?
Just anything new.
Well, I'd probably say aside from just simply like more added shit to the shit we've already got, I can't really say that there's a whole lot, because again, it's basically like new shit, different flavor, right?
Okay.
Or same shit, different flavor. Aside from that, can't really say much else. The only other thing that's probably Blackbird Words new is that this is Iron Banner Week.
Ooh, Iron Banner's active right now?
Yep.
Ooh. I kinda wanna do Iron Banana.
Yeah, also, I'll be honest with you, I'd be perfectly fine doing it with you if you wanted. Because I'll be perfectly honest, Iron Banner's probably one of the few PvP shit that I've enjoyed.
Yeah, I very rarely do PvP, but when I do, it's definitely Iron Banner.
Yeah.
I guess I'm being forced to go to the planet. So is this the only planet in the system? I've completed everything else here. Hang on, I need to look at something because of the fact that... Oh, there's planet Lumos. I'm fucking blind. We're going back to Planet Lumos. Because I want to try to get these rhino plans before we end up going any further. Because that will save my ass in the long run. Because at least if I got the rhino, I could definitely take on Nefarious with like a few seconds.
Alright.
And I am on the hardest difficulty. Because that was promised that every time now I play a Ratchet and Clank game, I'm going to play it on the hardest difficulty. Anywhere there's a difficulty spike. Or selection. I'm fucking stupid. I've been on I've been to Planet Lumos. Says hang a right until I see the Zoni, which was over there. Turn to your left in the ascending hill, assuming you already clicked to the Zoni. This hill should be easy to spot. Continue heading forward until you head a little bit to the left, which is the point you turn around where the hill starts. Cover boots. Hover your way up the hill. So, forward. I need a battery back on here, correct? I did.
We got illegal, semi-legal, and outright banned from the galaxy illegal.
Although it's telling me about the Zoni path. So let me take the path for the Zoni from there.
Hey, George, remind me.
Yes.
Because I can't remember. Have you ever watched Ruby?
I have.
Okay. Because I was in VR chat earlier today, and I came across a interesting avatar of Yang. You wanna know why it is I say interesting?
Why do you say interesting?
It was Yang in a cowboy hat as a centaur. Yes, and you wanna know what it was called?
What was it called?
It was called Yours Xiaolong.
That sounds about right.
Yes. Yes, yes it is. and I feel very disappointed in the Ruby fan community because of that.
Look, man, puns are puns, and
No, it's not just the. It's not realistically. It's not just the freaking name. It's the fact that was created. Period.
you, so it's not just about the name. Worth it. Hi, welcome back.
Hi. And
Alright,
yes, I left because of that fucking pun.
you a little disappointed in my horse joke?
Disappointed isn't quite the word I would use.
Not disappointed. Upset, yes.
Very physically hurt from hearing it, also yes. Because, God, that was painful to hear.
Welcome to my puns. Valpyrian. Hold on, I'm missing something here. How many planes do I have for the, where's the rhino? There it is. 6 out of 10. So I'm missing 4. I got the one out of Vorselin's warship. Torn 4. I got it. Terranos I got. Lumos I got. Xanathar I got. Battleplex.
Oh, yeah. Deep.
Hey, Spot. Pardon the intrusion, but the Agorians asked me to let you know there's a new tournament opening up here at the Battleplex. I think they're still sour about your last victory. Just drop by the Corthos sector if you're looking to pick up.
Yes, I am looking for a fight. So there should be a Rhino plan here for this battle arena fight. Armor?
Attention, Battleplex patrons. Our creature handler has, misplaced one of our war grocks. Do not be alarmed. The grok has been fed.
Hell yeah. And this is it. The final run through.
Ratchet lands another hit!
We executed all of our referees last summer. Looks like our newest gladiator is no stranger to battle. Past victories include Percival Tachyon, Rushko, Zorthan the Irritable, and Captain Romulus Slag. Now that is hardcore, folks. No weapons, no gadgets, just a Lombax and his wrench.
I failed. Only because of the fact that my, Yep.
Go in, I guess.
I gotta fix my shotgun, because I only have it made for choke. I need, I basically need it to, provide ammo type, which is enough velocity to profound your foes, as well as anyone unlucky enough to stand behind them. Nope.
Ooh, clean up on aisle 4! Owie! No, that's what I call carnage.
See, now that's worth it. This is an over-penetration.
Its bell is rung. Now let's see if Ratchet can put it out of commission for good. It's time to announce the winner of tonight's Battleplex raffle. K3751. You've just won an all-expense-paid fungoid safari on planet Quantos. No doubt about it, folks. This Lombax has skill. Ratchet lands another hit. Another epic butt kicking, courtesy of our pint-sized gladiator.
Hell yeah. And a zone into the jar. Jar to zony. Aha. Toxic engagement. That is the last one.
Let's see how well our hero fights when his lungs are full of toxic gas.
Oh shit.
Ratchet hits the Wargrock with everything he's got. Oh, clean up on aisle 4. Ratchet lands Good thing we executed all of our referees last summer. I don't believe it. He's gonna go on.
This battle is just a battle of endurance.
Epic butt kicking, courtesy of our pint-sized gladiator.
Hell yeah.
You're a bit furry to be getting in there, aren't ya?
Here's the next wave. Oh, clean up on aisle 4. A cheap shot. Good thing we executed all of our referees last summer. Ooh, nice shot. He's unstoppable. Will a Terracnoid tech please report to the AV booth? A Terracnoid to the AV booth. Now that was extreme.
As they're being eaten alive. While standing, celebrating my win. Treasure mapper. Oh, that would make my life so much easier.
Owie! The last black hole carnage. Ooh, nice shot.
shot. Good thing we executed all of our referees last summer. He's unstoppable! Now that was extreme!
Jesus, just throwing batteries into holes is a fucking pain. But hell yeah, I got the mapper now. Oh, I want to get... Oh, should I go for the Chimpo-matic?
Dead Lombax lock in.
Ratchet lands another hit! No doubt about it, folks. This Lombax has skill. And Ratchet defeats another wave! His bell is rung. Now let's see if Ratchet can put it out of commission for good. This Lombax is unstoppable! Oh, clean up on aisle 4!
So, remind me, what is it you're doing right now?
I'm trying to survive this last championship that's in the battle
Arena
box.
thing?
Yeah. They just have this one in the bag, folks.
Alright, so is your objective just to kill shit, or is your objective to, like, do other things?
I gotta survive 20 rounds of onslaughts of enemies.
Alright, so objective survive.
Pretty much. Objectives survive Noble 6.
Except hopefully, unlike that mission, you can actually complete this one.
Correct.
Yeah, also, sorry if I'm not being much help with commentary. I'm just not very good at giving commentary unless prompted. What else doesn't help is I'm currently working on a Blender project, so my attention is also...
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it the project you mentioned earlier, or a different one?
It's a different project. I plan on starting that one, like, tomorrow, if anything. Currently, I'm making more progress on the Android girl avatar.
Oh, okay.
Mainly just because of the fact that I had a few ideas for something that I want to try, and I'm also just doing a lot of fine tuning because I just gotta like tweak some of the way paint so that as she puts her arms up or down, it's not clipping through the sleeves of the shirt or the dress. Coupled with that, I'm also now doing something which, for whatever reason, V-Roy didn't begin with. I am rigging the skirt. Or I'm rigging the skirt of the dress. And I had a pretty... I think a pretty effective way of going about it, because what I basically did was, so I took the geometry of the skirt itself. I basically went every other vertice and copied it, and now I'm basically going to try to align the armature with that for different sections of the dress. That way it lines up with it, and given the amount of geometry on the dress itself, this should allow it to have a pretty nice float, or pretty nice effect to it when I apply fizz bones.
And that won't be laggy?
It shouldn't be.
Awesome. Hello, Draxus. I saw the squeaky toy.
Yeah. But yeah, it shouldn't be very laggy because of the fact that the dress itself is fairly low poly, or at least yeah, low poly is the right word. Because basically, for how much geometry the dress has, I'm essentially creating. Let's see.
He's busting out the dynamo. Look at it go.
Approximately 10 or 11 like actual bones, or okay, so you know how when you have like a string of bones in an armature?
Yes.
Basically, I have like 10 or 11 of those strings. Each that are going to be about like 5 segments long, and that's going to be all the rigging for the skirt. That way it gives it enough, but I'm also not increasing the amount of geometry on the skirt, but it still looks good. I would just have to actually bring it into Unity later to kind of see how it looks. Yeah, but unlike with the RoboCat one that I did before, this model is more intended to basically be me trying to push the limits of what I can do for an avatar, at least in my own experience. Not saying pushing the limits to what an avatar can do, because yeah, I'm nowhere close to that yet. Especially given some shit that I've seen some people do for avatars, and it's still reasonably simple, or still reasonably optimized. So with that avatar, it was mainly just a factor of I was just seeing what I could do for an avatar built from scratch and trying to keep it optimized. This one, it's more as a case of what can I do, period.
How far can I push this?
Yeah, essentially, how far can I specifically push this while still making it actually halfway decent at least? And unfortunately, I haven't quite gone to the Unity side of things because I want to try and do as much on the Blender side. That way I avoid having to pull into Unity, get it all set up, tweak this, find out this isn't working, or find out this doesn't work right, go back into Blender, make a small fix, redo the process, find another little small thing, go back. Essentially, I want to try and do as little of that as possible because that is... oh, that is incredibly tedious.
Honestly, believe it.
Yeah, especially because that Cybercat avatar I made. Do you want to know how many iterations of it I had to do just to be able to actually upload it?
How many?
I want to say about 13. Before I was actually able to even upload it to VRChat for the first time. Also give me a minute.
And Ratchet defeats another wave! Now that is hardcore, folks. No weapons, no gadgets, just a Lombax and
Okay,
his
I think I'm good.
wrench.
That's yeah, so I want to try and avoid that as much as I possibly can. Not only just for the case if I don't have to, period, also to withhold my own sanity in the process.
Well, sanity is good to keep.
Yep. So that's kind of how I'm going about it. I'm trying to see if I can get as much and basically perfect it as best I can on the Blender side of things before I have to bring the fucking thing over to Unity. Although I still have a feeling that even if I do as much of that as I possibly can, I'm more than likely still going to have to at least a couple times, or hopefully not nearly as much as I did with that one. Because my biggest concern is the fact that there are several things that are very much new territory for me, model making, that I don't really know if I'm actually able to do it correctly yet or not. But hey, the only way I'm gonna know is by trying.
It's the best way to learn.
Yep. And hell, if I do get it wrong, wherever else, as a philosophy I've tried my best to live by, failure is the greatest teacher.
Tonight's bloodbath is brought to you by TerraTrex Energy Drink. Now 7% less likely to cause brain damage. Oh yeah! This Lombax is unstoppable! Uh-oh, someone out of ammo! Better find some ammo!
Hell yeah. The weapons I have just leveled up. Which means I got a full clip of ammo with it. Let's go.
We may be running out of ammo, folks!
Good. Nice.
Whoa, this Lombax came to play! Owie! No. That's what I call target. Ratchet defeats another wave!
No.
This one is DED.
Oh, I don't need the chimp gun. The chimp weapon is not worth it.
Pick up someone your own size.
I get the Map-O-Matic. That's all that matters to me. Which tells me where I'm missing stuff. course, I believe I have to be on the planet in order for me to see. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm one zony short. At least I did the Battleplex zony. So there's nothing left for me in the Battleplex. Thankfully. Except for the Chimpomatic. Oh, beautiful. It tells me what I'm missing in each sector. I don't really care that I'm missing the gold bolts. I'm not too worried about that. I got all the rhino parts there. There's no rhino parts here. I'm missing 2 in this sector. I'm also missing 3 zonies, but I only just started. So. And how many parts am I missing left for the rhino? 3. So technically, if I finish the last thing here, I should actually get the rhino part. So, since I have nothing left but the planet to finish in this sector, and then I get the fight with Nefarious, which may take a while or may take short.
Now entering Vanilla Sector. Now entering Vanilla Sector.
What the
All
fuck?
you cats out there fretting over this time crisis, take it from your old pal Zane. Time is a state of mind, my brothers. Roll with it.
Why did these satellites...
Tired of those unsightly blemishes? Fed up with covering up? Then try Q-Pore, my new moisturizing lotion pending approval from the Pan-Galactic Health Administration.
Q-Pore. Does it work?
Absolutely. The patented acidic compound in Q-Pore has been clinically tested to erase those pimples in milliseconds. It's derived from the same...
Quark in his ad campaign. Anyways, we're going to land on this planet. If there's a cutscene, I'm going to let that play through. If there isn't, then I'm going to start calling it here. I'm going to see if Sky is currently live doing art, and if she is, I will send you guys over to her. She is. She's currently live doing
Clank's
art.
distress call terminates somewhere inside the Citadel. This calls for a classic smash and grab.
Also, let's grab this new weapon.
The magnet launcher is ideal for incapacitating large enemies on the battlefield. Just fire a magnet at an enemy. The ionized orbs will imprison the poor goon in a deadly web of electricity, giving you a supreme tactical advantage. Now you can blow them up or make your escape. The magnet launcher, available only at Grumblenet.
Alright.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Oh, yeah. That weapon's gonna be a fucking fun time. Right. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on. Is the last armor set available? I want to buy that. No, it's not. Okay. I'll say this. We're gonna stop here for the night. since Sky is still alive. What? Oh, hold on. What is her username? Sky's Fallen Star. Fucking misplaced the Y. There we go. Fucking worked this time. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a wonderful night. I will be streaming either A, Sea of Thieves, or B, I might be continuing Destiny 2's Lightfall DLC. So, that being said, all of you have a wonderful night. Enjoy your time over with Sky, and I shall catch you all then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.